Like you may have seen in my last video, I've been to Sri Lanka, and since I'm vegan I was very interested but also worried what was going to be there to eat for me, but it worked out very good because most of their vegetarian food is actually also vegan since they cook a lot with coconut milk. So this video is just here to show you that it's easy to travel as a vegan. Sometimes of course it's a little bit difficult to communicate, but it's okay, and they generally eat a lot of rice there, so don't wonder. On my first day I had for breakfast a toast with baked beans, then just some vegetables, some cooked vegetables in coconut sauce, then just some herbs and some mushrooms. For lunch I had rice with some cabbage kind of thing, and then just some aubergines and potatoes with coconut milk as well. And then for dessert I just had one of these mini bananas, some papaya and a little bit of pineapple. And then for dinner I first had maize, then just some salad, some other salad and tomatoes with olives, and then I had cashews with lentils, then some dal, just some vegetables, some I think like very spicy rice and something like ratatouille. Then for breakfast on next day I just had a toast, like I had 3 toasts with jam without butter, and then just some tea and juice. For lunch I had rice with coconut shreds, which are like very spicy, then some dal, aubergines, potatoes and something else. And for dinner I had just this rice noodles with some vegetables, and on the side this was like dragon fruit with coconut, which was very special there. On the next day for breakfast I first had some fruits and some juice, like you can see here. And then for more breakfast I had 3 of the toast with some kind of different jam. I don't even know what kind of jam it was, but it tastes really good. For lunch I had something which every vegan has once in a while, which are just french fries with some ketchup, and you can get this everywhere. Then for dinner I had rice with potatoes, dal, I think these things are called papadams, which you can see on the right, and it's like crisp. Then just some red cabbage and some green beans, I think. And for dessert I just had 3 of these bananas, and yes, they're like really sweet, they're so cool, and they actually served it like this and it looks so cool and aesthetical, and yes. On the next day for breakfast I had two toasts, one with jam and one with baked beans. Then I had just had some chickpeas, this coconut shreds with I already had described to you, which are like really spicy, and some rice noodles. Then for lunch I had dal, rice, some herb, cabbage kind of thing, and green beans again. And for dinner I just had rice again, yeah I know, rice 2 times a day with different curries. So this was dal, then some other thing, mango chutney, aubergines, green beans, then this then just some vegetables, papadams and something else. And for on the next day was a puja day, which is like a special celebrating day, and they serve this milk rice, and it's made with coconut milk, and you eat just chili things to this, but I eat some fruit to this, I ate some fruit to this. And then the hotel made pancakes, and they made them without egg and milk for me, and they worked out really good, and they sweet them with palm honey, and in there there's just coconut shred and palm honey. And for lunch I had just this rice with some curry, so coconut milk, and this was actually made with pumpkins. I didn't even know that they had pumpkins, but it tastes so good. And for dinner I just had this soup, which is with rice noodles and just some vegetables and some vegetable stock. On the next day I had bread again, so I ate 3 of these breads with just jam. I think their breakfast is like really kind of English style. Then I snacked on some super cream crackers. I can tell you can find in every country, you can find vegan cookies, and yes, they're actually called cream crackers, but they're vegan. Yes, so I just snacked on them, and they look like this. Then for lunch we had fried like lentils with some chili, it was really good. Then we had roti, which is just made out of corn flour and water, and then we just had some fruits. For dinner I had curry again, so this was mango chutney, then this coconut spicy shred things, then some aubergines again, some dal and some papadams, just like the normal combination, and some potato with coconut milk, so just a normal combination that I have kind of often, but I love it. On the next day I just had this bread again, so yes, 3 actually, then some tea and some fruit juice to this. For lunch I just had some fried rice with carrots and some other vegetable I don't remember anymore, but it tasted really good. And for dinner we went to kind of a Western restaurant, so I had salad with rosemary, potatoes, so just without butter or anything, and hummus and some pesto to this. And then they also had dessert, vegan dessert. So I just had this pancake with bananas in there, and then some caramelized cashews and some palm honey, and it tasted so good. So it was really good ending to my holidays.